This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutastrophe and welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And this is the birthday boy for February 7th. Steve Nash, 47 years old. He is part of the Order of Canada, by the way, which is big. He's now the coach of the Brooklyn Nets of the NBA, which is weird how, Nash didn't seem to be a head coach of anything, and now he's coach of the Brooklyn Nets. He spent 18 years in the NBA, 8-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA selection, and 2-time MVP for the Phoenix Suns. He had a good high school basketball career in BC and earned a scholarship to Santa Clara in California. Santa Clara made it to 3 NCAA tournaments in his 4 years with the West Coast Conference team, and he was part of the team that shocked number 2 Arizona in 1993 in the first round of the tournament, which was shocking. Santa Clara loved the Steve Nash, and Nash was taken 15th in the 96 NBA draft, which basically is portrayed as one of the best drafts of all time. I know I did something on Kobe Bryant in the 96 draft, but this is one of the best drafts ever. Alongside the 84 and 2003 draft. This is the draft of the 90s. I mean, look at the names that were drafted in the first round. Allen Iverson, Marcus Camby, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Savannah Marbury, Ray Allen, Anton Walker, Kerry Kittles, Kobe Bryant, Peja Stojakovic, Steve Nash, Tony Delk, Jermaine O'Neal, Sojourner Ilgauskas, Derek Fisher. That one of the best drafts ever. And it was like amazing. All that. Ben Wallace was undrafted. He was supposed to be in the draft, but yeah, it was the draft of the 90s. I mean, all those great stars in the first round. He didn't make a big impact for the Suns in his first few seasons, but got traded to Dallas. Basically, he started becoming well, and in his fourth season with Dallas, he got to his first All-Star game. Together with Dirk Nowitzki and Michael Finley, Nash led the Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals. He was a free agent after 2004 and returned to Phoenix. And shockingly, he had 2 straight years of being MVP once he got back to Phoenix. One of them was kind of controversial. I think it was 06, but Steve Nash was amazing. And he almost got the 3rd straight MVP title, losing it to Nowitzki. He was called the 9th greatest point guard of all time in 2006. It was like weird. However, Nash is honored for his contribution to philanthropy. He was actually named by Time as one of its 100 most influential people in the world. 2007, he got to the Order of Canada. And it was actually made Doctor of Laws from the University of Victoria, British Columbia in 2008. Steve Nash is a co-owner of the Vancouver Whitecaps of Major League Soccer since Vancouver got a team in 2011. And he helped Canada's men's basketball team get to the 2000 Olympics, although it was kind of they crashed down. So anyway, Nash was born in South Africa, but his family moved to Saskatchewan when he was 18 months old. As I said, in Santa Clara, he helped the Broncos win the West Coast Conference title tournament. And then they shocked Arizona in the first round of the tournament and all that. They lost to Temple, but basically it was successful. Nash almost turned professional, but he didn't think he would be a first-round pick. So basically, in 96, he, as a senior, decided to do better. He got the attention of a lot of scouts, and he worked out with Jason Kidd and Gary Payton, among others. So yeah, great job for him. He graduated with a degree in sociology and was drafted by Phoenix. Phoenix fans booed in disapproval because he was an unknown player. But Nash had not been in one of the major conferences. But Nash played a supporting role, but he didn't really play that much. Then he was traded from Phoenix to Dallas in exchange for a couple of nobodies and a first-round pick that ended up being Sean Marion for Phoenix. That's good. But basically, when he got to Dallas, he was basically part of the big boys and all that. It was amazing and all of that. Yeah. So basically, once he came back to Phoenix in 2004, he just shocked everyone. All of that. A lot of people said his 2006 MVP was more controversial than the 2005 one because it was like Nash didn't really deserve it and all that. I mean, he beat Shaq for the 2005 MVP award, which was hard enough, but I mean, yeah. So basically, Nash was an icon and all that. Unfortunately, Nash's downfall came due to injuries. Nash was pretty good and all that. But the Lakers decided they needed Steve Nash, so they got a sign and trade deal with Phoenix. Nash almost went to New York or even to Toronto. Man, what would we give for the Raptors to get Steve Nash on the team? Nash had to switch his jersey number because number 13 was retired by the Lakers for Will Chamberlain. Nash chose number 10 because he was an avid soccer fan and liked soccer players who wore that number, including Zizou, Zidane, and Lionel Messi. Unfortunately, his back basically ruined him, and he wasn't that good with um, LA and all that. He became a consultant. All that. Cleveland said they wanted Steve Nash to be a backup for Kyrie Irving, point guard, but Nash said that basically his health concerns were hurting, and Dallas almost got him for one more year, but health comes first and all that. So Nash got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018, which was amazing. His class was good. He got Jason Kidd and Grant Hill, who were former teammates of him, also went in the Hall of Fame with him, and Ray Allen, fellow draft class of '96 member, and Mo Cheeks. But his national career was basically why I kind of like Steve Nash. Of course, I'm from Canada. What else? He actually played for the senior team at the Tournament of the Americas in '93 while still playing for Santa Clara. Oh, that. But he would help Canada in the '99 Americas tournament get to Sydney for the Olympics, qualifying the team for the Olympics for the first time in 12 years. They did lose to the U.S., but it didn't matter because the U.S. I think was in no matter what. But anyway, Canada stunned Yugoslavia in the round robin. We scored 26 points because Yugoslavia is huge. Unfortunately, though, Canada lost to France in the quarterfinals. Everyone was ticked off and all that. So anyway, Nash tried to get Canada into the 2004 Summer Olympics. It was the tournament MVP, but Canada finished fourth, missing out on the 3 spots. And he basically didn't want to play for Canada. All that. He was the GM of the national team for many years. Yeah, but his basketball IQ was huge. He played over 1,200 games in the NBA, starting over 1,000 of them, averaging 31 minutes a game. His points per game were 14.3. He never cracked 20 points a game. His best effort was 06 when he got 18.8 a game. He played in the playoffs. He didn't get to an NBA final. He never did. Dallas was close in 2003, but San Antonio beat them. The conference finals, and Phoenix in 06 were close too, but Dallas beat them. So basically, Nash had 2 good chances to get into the NBA playoffs, but no. Yeah. How many games did he play for the Lakers? He only played 65 games for the Lakers in his career in 2 seasons. That's not good. Was a 2-time MVP, 8-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA selection, 3 times for the first team, 05, 06, 07. Second team in 08 and 10, and third team in 02 and 03. 5-time assist leader. 2-time leader in free throw percentage, 2006 and 2010. He won the Canadian Athlete of the Year in 2005. 3-time Lana O'Connor Award for Canadian Male Athlete, 02, 05, 06. Lou Marsh is for all of everybody. He won the Citizenship Award in 2007. Second highest career free throw percentage in NBA history with 1,200 attempts, 90%. So he met Alejandra Amelia in Manhattan in 2001. They married in 2005 and had twin daughters, Lola and Bella, who were born in 2004. So there will be 17, right? 16, right? His son Mateo is November 2010, so he would be like 10. However, he basically had troubles with um, his wife, and then basically dissolved their marriage. Nash was engaged to Lilia Frederick, a former volleyball player. They married, and Frederick gave birth to a son, Luca. Nash's younger brother was a soccer star for Canada, for the Canadian national team, and played in that famous 2000 Gold Cup, or North American Cup, if you will, which they shocked the number 10 ranked FIFA team, Mexico, on a golden goal. They won the tournament, shocking everyone involved. Nash is the godfather of RJ Barrett. So that's huge. But he has a medical condition called spondylolisthesis, which causes muscle tightness and back pain. Due to the condition, when he's not playing in basketball games, he had to lie on his back rather than sit on the bench to keep his muscles from stiffening. As I said, he did a lot of charity stuff and all that. He founded the Steve Nash Foundation in 2001, which helping kids by funding programs that provide services to children affected by poverty, illness, abuse, or neglect, and create opportunities for education and all that. He did a lot. He went to Africa to do some stuff. Um, he even paid for a new pediatric cardiology ward in Paraguay. Nash grew up playing soccer because, his younger brother was a big guy. And basically, he's part of the Vancouver ownership group forever. So, yeah, it was amazing. Steve Nash actually ended up carrying the torch and was one of the athletes who lit the Olympic cauldron in Vancouver in the 2010 Winter Games. So yeah, Steve Nash is an icon, the best Canadian player ever in my mind. Although RJ Barrett might have a say about it, and we have a lot more Canadians. Joel Murray, my boy from Kitchener, also. But yeah, don't sleep on Steve Nash. He's a legend. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Ado.